Good morning, Hutchinson family. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for 10 seconds of silent reflection and the Hutchinson School Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As I pass through the door of Hutchinson each day, I will strive to do my best in every way. I'm committed to excellence and nothing less because my education is the key to my success. I respect my school and those that teach and guide me. I respect myself and those that sit beside me. I will always do my share to show that I care. I'm proud to be a Hutchinson student. Oh yeah.
Let's remember to read our stories in Mayan, take our accelerator reader tests, and to record our minutes in Beanstack.
Important dates. All library books are due by April 30th. Laptops and iPads will be collected on May 15th.
Mateo, who do you want to pie in the face?
This long.
When you make the highest growth on your map. Yay! Yeah! So I brought you out of class to let you know that you all will get to participate in pie in the face. Clintavious, what did Miss Duncan tell you?
I scored the highest on
Growth
on the math and then the whole fourth grade.
Okay, yay! So you get to do pie in the face.
Okay, so this is a city. Here are all the people living in it, people of all different colors, ages, wealths, and incomes. Except they don't all live together in the same place. They're separated into different parts of the city by what color they are, what language they speak, and how much money they have. And those different parts of the city look quite different. The parts that are whiter and wealthier tend to have green spaces, grocery stores with nutritious organic food, and of course the money to buy it, and are often far away from pollution-emitting freeways. The parts that are poorer and more diverse tend to have industrial sites, heavy-duty diesel-polluted ports and highways, and hazardous waste, all things that the city relies on to run properly, but that heavily pollute the air and water. And even if they had those grocery stores with nutritious organic food, most residents there couldn't afford it anyway. How did this happen? Well, this segregation can be traced back to race-based zoning and housing policies, but it wasn't always as deliberate as plain old racism. Some separations can simply be traced to poor land use planning. And as a result, these residents of the same city live very different lives. Say the city realizes it has an emissions problem. It comes up with a plan to reduce air pollution, plant more trees to suck up the carbon, or start a cap-and-trade program. But those trees get planted in the neighborhoods that are already green, and the factories that are spewing toxins into the air just buy more carbon offsets and keep spewing their toxins. The benefits of these programs are enjoyed by the communities that are already doing just fine, and the communities that were hurting most from all that air pollution, well, they're still hurting. This isn't just an imaginary city, this is the story of real cities all across the US where people might live in the very same area code, but their race, ethnicity, or wealth and income bracket causes them to experience wildly different quality of air, water, and life. In fact, it can even mean that they also experience different deaths. That's how serious this stuff is. This kind of inequity expands far beyond cities, too. Rural areas are full of commercially valuable resources like oil and coal, and they're also home to indigenous and low-income communities. But when those resources are extracted, those communities don't see any of the money, and they end up with all the air and water contamination that's left over from the extraction. And we even see this injustice on a global level, like in small island nations that are forced to directly confront the consequences of rising sea levels but haven't played any significant role in the industries that are causing climate change. These peoples are sometimes forced to flee their homes because their land is literally going underwater. But the very states that did play a hand in creating climate change don't have migration policies to accommodate them. So when we talk about environmental justice, we're talking about how we can try to break down and reimagine a system that's built up on these inequities. A system where those who are already disadvantaged because of their race and economic status are made poorer because they're unable to profit from the resources that the world depends on and are made sick or worse by the environmental contamination that comes with extracting those resources. Social inequities are intimately tied to the environment. That's why social justice is an environmental issue too.
Heads up, Hutchinson family! It's Earth Day and we are ready to make a difference. Look out for the collection containers in the cafeteria during lunch this week. If you finish a drink from a milk carton or a plastic bottle, we would like to repurpose your empty container. Please do not open any containers just to pour them out and donate them. That would be a waste. Earth Day is all about wasting less. So let's go!
I work at Hutchinson. Of course my children double check their work. I work at Hutchinson. Of course the students are going to show up for their tests.
I work at Hutchinson. Of course my students are going to eliminate answers.
I'm a teacher at Hutchinson. Of course my students know the umbrella strategy.
I'm a teacher at Hutchinson. Of course my kids are going to use the place value strategy to subtract and add.
I work at Hutchinson. Of course my kids are going to read and reread on this Georgia milestone test.
Of course I work at Hutchinson. Your Part A answer better match your Part B answer. Good luck.
Yeah. I'm a teacher at Hutchinson. Of course my students are going to underline text evidence as they read their passages.
Of course I'm a teacher at Hutchinson. My baby's gonna sleep and eat before they get here.
I work at Hutchinson. Of course my students know to use the process of elimination when answering questions.
I'm a reading teacher. Of course my students are going to look at the sentence before the vocabulary word and the sentence after the vocabulary word to find the context clues.
Hi, I'm the art teacher at Hutchinson, and of course, I know our students are going to get a good night's rest before they knock out that GMAT test.
Go.
Hola, yo soy una maestra en Hutchinson y claro que los estudiantes van a pasar el examen de Georgia Milestone.
I work at Hutchinson. Of course the kids check their work before they hit the submit button.
I'm the NTSS specialist at Hutchinson. Of course our students are going to use scratch paper.
I'm a coach at Hutchinson. Of course the students are going to skip the harder ones and do the easy ones, but remember to go get them all done before they submit.
I'm a coach at Hutchinson. Of course the students are going to read the questions first, eliminate wrong answers, and then make the right choice.
I'm the school social worker at Hutchinson. Of course the students are going to have good attendance each day for the GMAs.
I'm the assistant principal at Hutchinson Elementary. Of course our students are going to shut the GMAS down.
I'm the principal of Hutchinson. Of course my students are going to show up and show out on the Georgia milestones.
Thank you for tuning in to the Hutchinson Morning News. Please have a great day.